Okay, so this is just a talking video, I guess you can call it. Not really. I'm sorry, move my mic here. Edited video. I'm just gonna be talking while farming some artifacts, right? So I'm Mtashed with the game. I mean, it didn't shock me, but it also kind of did because I thought he was gonna stick with it because his viewer count. But it shows that he's mature. He doesn't really care about the money. He wants to do what he likes, and that's Destiny, and that's completely fine with me. And it should be fine with you too. This is not not Mtashed. Well, yeah, it's not Mtashed's fault. It's MiHoYo's. The second this game got announced on PS4, Nintendo Switch, PC, and mobile, people looked at it as an RPG game. Okay, I have some points jotted down from this video. I really want to talk about this. So, Genshin blew up because people thought it was an RPG game. Not a lot of people knew it was going to be what's a gacha game. For example, I grew up with gachas, been playing them since grade 7. I know what they are. I've lived with them, but not a lot of people have that privilege. So they don't know what the hell gachas are. They just think, oh my god, look at this RPG game. It reminds me of Breath of the Wild, and I love that game on the Switch. I'm going to play it. Or it's just like, oh, this is a cool ass RPG game. Let me get into it. That's what everyone's thinking. Also, if I'm playing really bad right now, it's because this is just me talking while playing. It's a little bit of multitasking, okay? So this makes 100% sense to me, at least. I read about this online. I knew people were going to react like this. This is a gacha. But they put it on PS4. They put it on, well, they're going to put it on the Switch. Or they're putting it on all these systems. But these people that played console games don't know what the hell gachas are. So they came in here expecting a full-fledged video game, not a game you log into, play for a little bit, and then hop off. That's what gachas usually are. You play them for a while, you hop off, you live on, and go to your other games. So yeah, Genshin is like that, sadly, but it's not a game you're supposed to live on. It's a game you're supposed to play here and there and gamble. That's literally it. So, number one, it makes sense why he reacted the way he did. That's just how gachas work. Okay, what else do I have here? He said the grinding is insanely long and incentivizes you to spend. Yes. Welcome to gachas. He also didn't know this because he's not a gacha guy. Once again, it goes back to the beginning. Gachas are always like this. They're always these insane ass grind. Well, not most, but I'll say like 7 Deadly Sins, for example, is one of them. Maybe Epic 7, Bleach Brave Souls, some gachas to name. Those games are kind of grindy, and that's kind of the point of these games, to be honest. But this game does it horribly with resin, and I understand that. Another thing he said is not enough content / resin issue. Okay, you gotta understand Mtashed's point of view on this one. Okay, the not enough content part makes 100% sense because resin is a huge issue and there's nothing to do. But I also do want to point out this is the first update for the game. We haven't even gotten like an official 1.1 patch yet. He basically played the game from the beginning and quit before an update. Now you can argue the updates take too long, and I actually agree with that. I think the game should update more often. We haven't even had like a proper event. I don't consider walking around and talking to a merchant twice a day an event. I don't consider, what was the other one? Just shooting up some robots, depositing these doo-doo motes an event. No, I didn't get it, damn it. Honestly, those were not events to me. So this game does need more events. The resin is a huge issue, which I really hope they address. But you gotta understand from his perspective, he plays Destiny 2. It's also a game that has a lot of dry periods. It's a game that has a lot of dry periods, actually, because trust me, I think I can talk on this. I played the game a lot. It has a shit ton of dry periods, but Destiny 2 has this crazy thing called PvP. PvP is basically a way for YouTubers to have endless content, and Mtashed is a big PvP boy, you know? He's the Rumble King, as some people would say. So that 100% makes sense to me. Destiny 2 has more longevity for him as a YouTuber, and he also enjoys it. I'm not going to lie. If I were to compare enjoyability, of course, they're completely different genres. But I'm going to say Destiny 2 was the more enjoyable game for me out of the two. Genshin is really good at the moment, but Destiny 2 is definitely more enjoyable. Doesn't mean I'm going to play it. Just means it's more enjoyable. Maybe for him, especially since he's an FPS player. That makes 100% sense to me also. One thing I want to say that I completely disagree with was, okay, I can't completely disagree, but he was saying that people were complaining about his account not being free to play, even though it is. Like, it looks pay to win, and yeah, it does. But the people commenting that, Mtashed, if you're even, I don't even know if you're watching this, to be honest, but the people that are commenting that are like you. They're people who came into this game thinking it's going to be some RPG, but when it turned out to be a phone game, basically, those are the people commenting that. People who play gachas know exactly what it feels like for a gacha to be a gacha. They know the YouTubers are gonna have the OP units, but they watch their content anyways. That's kind of crazy. But if anyone's watching this and you want to make guides, but your account's ripped to the max, okay, realistically your guides are gonna be useless. And also, if you are gonna do guides, you can use pay-to-win characters. For example, I'm free to play, but I have Venti. Isn't that weird? I'm using him right now. This is how you gotta look at it. If I'm making a guide, I can't use Diluc, okay? Unless you're doing a guide for whales. If I'm doing this guide for free to play, the majority, you can't be using Diluc, okay? You can't be using Bidao. I guess she's a 4-star, she's fair. You can use people that are in shops, and you can use 5-stars that are also very commonly summoned for, if that makes sense. For example, Venti is fair play in my opinion. If a free to play guide has Venti in it, that's fair play to me in my opinion, because Venti is a character everyone sought out for. If the majority of the player base sought out for a character, I think then most gacha gamers agree. Not sure about PlayStation, console. I am one of them too, so I don't even know. I'm a little bit of both, so I understand both sides. But gacha players for sure will understand, okay, this really broken unit came out, and I'm going to summon for him because he's broken. So most people are going to think like that. Most people are going to have what they need, and when you make the guide using that OP character everyone is summoning for, it's fair play. For example, Zhongli, if you put him in a free-to-play guide, I mean, unless the video is trying to showcase free-to-play characters only, but if you're just putting in a guide that's helping anyone, he's fair play in my opinion. Because a lot of people are summoning. Actually, when I say a lot, I say majority. The majority of people playing the game are going to be summoning on Zhongli. He's fair play. You can put him in your guides. Alright, so when you're saying people complain about Diluc, makes sense, I guess, in a way, because Diluc was never rated up. He was never a common character everyone obtained, so that's kind of useless for them. But if you were to use Venti, go for it. Yeah, basically, if you're making a guide, use common characters. Please. Oh man, yo, the 5-star rates are doo-doo when you're AR40. I shouldn't be doing this, but I just need to use my resin. Okay. He says another reason is Spiral Abyss. Now, I don't know a lot about Spiral Abyss, right? I'm not completely ripped out on Spiral Abyss, but I'm trying my best. I'm gonna go ahead and go to where I'm looking at. I'm looking at floor 9, chamber 3, I think. That's just a glitch. It's floor 8. And I can tell you right now, the rewards he says are ass. Listen, they're dog shit. They're not just ass. They're dog shit. Sorry, YouTube, demonetize my video if you want. 150 primo for one stage. That is almost impossible. That's not even a single, okay? That needs to change. That shit needs to bump. Every 2 weeks, give us a free multi. Done. Boom. Don't give us no 150, 150, 150, 150. Nah, bro. Give us a free multi. Done. That's it. It's that simple. Or incentivize us. Give us, like, anything. Like, give us fucking, like, a good amount of more. The more they give us is, like, 20 resins worth, like he said in his video. It's absolutely horrible. So, yeah. Spiral Abyss is garbage. One issue I did have with the Spiral Abyss comment, right, and I don't know, I hope you guys know I'm just speaking my mind. I like doing that a lot on my channel, is he said you're forced to do something. You're forced to bring an element. You're forced to do this. Welcome to RPG games, Mtashed. I know I didn't mean that in a bad way, but that's how RPGs are. World of Warcraft, all these type of games, you need a certain thing to your team or else it doesn't work. You need a healer. You need a damage dealer. You need a certain element to bring down the shield. I mean, it's just RPGs 101. Not to mention, like, this dates back from Final Fantasy back in the day. You need a certain element. Like, you might need a certain item. This has always been a thing in these RPGs, which he's new. This 100% makes sense. He's new, right? But he does play Destiny 2. And that game is similar. The end game content in Destiny 2 is actually extremely similar. You need these weapon mods, like Unloaded Barrier Champion, Unstoppable. You do need them at near a really big end game. Or else if you don't bring them, it feels like a chore to bring down their shields. It's the exact same thing in Destiny. See, that's the one thing I took. That part didn't make sense to me. Because it's the exact same thing in Destiny 2. I'm not saying, maybe he does agree. Maybe he thinks it's an issue with Destiny 2 also. I don't know. But yeah, Destiny 2, same issue. But that's just how RPG games are. It's not really an issue. And also, you gotta understand, this game just oh, did I just get assassinated, bro? This game just came out, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand, not everyone's gonna have everything maxed. If everyone had everything maxed right now, the game wouldn't even be a game. It literally would not. What's the point of playing if you have everyone maxed, every element, every this, every that? The whole point is you're supposed to be grinding, and if you're smart, you're saving for the character you want. That's literally it. Also, there's not a lot of content, like you said, so farming these things right now, it's boring as hell. but it's not like you have anything to spend it on to begin with. So the whole grinding part, you're saying like no one has these characters. Well, I mean, we also don't have the characters, but we do have the items. So what you're supposed to do is save for that character you need, look at your account, and play smart. That's how these games work. I don't know where I went off with that, but yeah, Destiny 2, same thing. We have the same issue with mods and everything. If you want to call it an issue, I believe it's fine personally, but that's just how I see it. And one last thing I do want to bring up, guys, is it's a business. I think that's the #1 thing people gotta remember. This is a game. Games are businesses. They want the moolah. Alright? They're gonna do all these things to incentivize spending money. Destiny 2 used to do that. I had a huge issue with Eververse. Like, a huge issue with Eververse. The game was basically just Eververse. And this game is like that in a sense where, here, you're kind of running out of resin. Maybe consider buying this. Or maybe top up your resin. Or buy this daily pass. You're running out of resources? How about this battle pass? Does it look good? Damn it. That is not what I wanted. I'll take it, though. I'll put that on my bar if it's good. But yeah, it's honestly just a business. That's how you gotta look at it. It's not I don't know how to say it. It's just a business. There's nothing much to it. That's basically gonna wrap it up for me almost. Mtashed, I love you, no hate. Thanks for everything you've done. I'm still watching your Destiny videos, bro. I don't even know if you're gonna watch this. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this. If it has 2 views, what's up to the one guy I just spoke to? Not much editing, just maybe some background music, some comments here and there to fix some of my words, my outro, and yeah, that's my response to Mtashed quitting. Makes sense, justified. Enjoy Destiny 2 because I'm gonna be enjoying your videos, so I want you to enjoy the game. And for everyone else watching, love you. Like, love you for watching all the way to the end. Honestly, I've started to, after Black Clover, like, my viewer base got smaller, and I actually kind of like that. I have a cooler community now. I'm meeting new people, and I love that. I like having a small community. When it gets big, I'll still remember all of you. You know what I mean? I remember a lot of the OGs, and it's just a good feeling. You know what I mean? And maybe face reveal summons on Junglee live on YouTube. That'd be pretty cool. I talked about that too. That's just gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna click C so I can end my recording. Peace out, guys. If you guys know what artifact I'm trying to get, I was trying to get the Verdicent Venturier or some shit like that for Venti, because my booty does in fact HP attack. Okay. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. I'm trying to get this this one right here. Swirling and Nemo. Peace.